How long is this gonna go on?
Let's split up. I'll get their attention, and you take the princess.
Okay, you be careful, Tails.
Leave it to me.
Hold on tight.
Okay. I have no words to express how grateful I am for your help. You're hurt.
It's nothing.
Don't say that. I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
Smile. Your smile. That's all I need. Eggman mentioned the flames of disaster. Is that why he's after you?
Yes. The name of the sun god our country honors is Mars. It is told its Mars' rage would destroy the world. His wrath comes in the form of the flames of disaster. 10 years ago, we almost faced the full force of his fury. I was a child then, so I don't remember it very well. I lost my father. And now that man is trying to cause the same disaster again. What can I do? Sonic! Sonic! Wait! I can't run that fast.
Don't worry. Just raise your head and run. Feels great, doesn't it?
Yes. I've never run so fast before.
Nothing starts until you take action. If you have time to worry, then run. I've been looking for you. You're the Endless Trigger. Your actions will condemn us all. Who are you? My name is Silver. For the future of the world, I will destroy you. Take this! It's no use! Take this! How about this? Take this! Now!
saw Eggman on the outskirts of the city. He wanted me to give this to you. Sonic the Hedgehog. If you want me to return the princess, you must give me your Chaos Emerald. Meet me at my base in White Acropolis. He's pretty cocky.
It's most definitely a trap. I don't think Eggman will honor his agreement.
I'm going.
Sonic?
Since Eggman went to the trouble of telling me where Elise is, I think I should thank him personally.
There's a secret room here. You're late. Well, we had to deal with your little pets.
Where's Elise?
My, aren't we impatient?
Sonic!
You better not move. Now, the Chaos Emerald. Place it there.
Huh? What?
It's no use. It's too powerful for you to overcome. Now, allow me to introduce you to my latest creation. This is the Solaris prototype. With this machine, you'll be able to control the flow of time itself. Rest assured, they're not dead. Yet. They've just been teleported by my glorious invention to another time. Who knows where they'll end up? It could be in the distant past or far future. But my machine still requires some fine-tuning. In fact, what my machine needs in order to be complete is your power.
My power?
Yes, I can finally complete my plans now that I have the Chaos Emeralds and you, the Princess of Soliana. That's all I need to revive the flames of disaster. And with its power, I will be able to control everything and rule the world. So, you would be wise to remain on my good side.
Boy, do I feel dizzy. Where are we?
Oh, look who's here. I didn't expect to see you guys.
Rouge! Shadow!
Hi, long time no see.
No matter where we go, all we see are ruins. How can this be our future?
How could it come to this?
Could it be true? If I eliminate that guy, will our world be saved? Hedgehog's the ablest trigger?
Blue Hedgehog.
I'll send us back in time to the point when the Iblis Trigger was alive. What the? Who was that guy? He looked just like Shadow.
This is terrible! According to the data, the princess died when she was kidnapped by Eggman. Apparently, Eggman's battleship exploded. The date of this incident was 2 days after the Festival of the Sun.
If we don't return in time, Elise will die on board Eggman's battleship. That means
Yeah, I think so.
You guys are so slow. Look,
A Chaos Emerald! You've already found one!
well now, I may not look it, but I'm a real treasure hunter. Unlike a certain echidna I know.
What? Heck,
have you guys discovered anything?
Yeah. I received a signal indicating there's a Chaos Emerald here, but
You mean we've got to go through there?
if you don't like it, you can stay here.
You've got to be kidding.
Don't be late. Same to you.
I found a chaos emerald.
Don't touch it!
What? What's this?
Why do you say wow?
Looks like we made it back in one piece.
Where did Shadow and Rouge go? Did they appear someplace else?
Those two can take care of themselves. Is Elise on board? I'm almost there. Elise, hang on.
I knew it! I knew you'd return. You had to.
You again. This time, there will be no more interruptions. The Iblis trigger must die.
Sonic.
So how was your little walk?
Elise! Ah! It's time to end this. Who? Nephilis! Why are you getting in my way? I'm Shadow. Shadow the Hedgehog.
Now stop it. You have nowhere to go.
I would rather die than be your prisoner again.
So what are you going to do, Princess? Do you plan to jump?
Farewell. Sonic!
You won't get away that easily.
Sonic, look out! The fortress is crashing!
That was a gutsy move back there.
Well, I was desperate and, I just had to get away. I owe you a lot, Sonic.
No, it's Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, come on. Come on, just kidding. I know it's Sonic. It's great, by the way, bro. Appreciate it. I'm sorry. I'm tired. I'm tired from work, per usual. No hard feelings. It's okay. I'm tired as well. Just got home from work and stuff. Yeah, same here. Literally just got home. I haven't even eaten yet. Right now, I got chicken in the getting unthawed in the sink that I'm gonna cook pretty soon. Right now, this is gonna be a very short stream. I might hop back on as soon as I get done eating, but I don't know yet. That's okay to have a short stream. I think I'll be here for a while. I appreciate that. I live in United States, Illinois specifically. Right now it's 11:37, so essentially 20 minutes from 12. Oh my God, just 3 hours of difference. Just 3 hours of difference. That's a big difference. I live in Paulo, Sao Paulo, Brazil. Oh shit. I bet it's not as cold in Brazil as it is out here in Chicago. I thought it was more, honestly. Yeah, I mean that makes sense considering you're in a whole another country. You know, I mean, I would think the same too. So, where are my erasers? Like 5 hours or something. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you would think that, like, considering it's another country, so you're not wrong in thinking that. Like I said, I would have thought the same thing. Actually, I did think the same thing. But 3 hours isn't that bad considering.
Nice uppercut from Gates down and unload. Johnson's legs are up there. This is not Russian. He's got him tired. Both guys going for it here. It's an instant classic no matter what happens else. They may both have to tap out because Johnson survived. That's it. He cannot.
So how is it in Brazil? Like, what is the lifestyle like? Oop, didn't even do that. We're here in Sao Paulo specifically. It's pretty much the same as New York. Gotcha. People only thinking about money and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's anywhere in the country or anywhere in the world, honestly, right? Since money like rules the world. I mean, we all have to work and pay bills and do whatever necessary to earn income to make a living for ourselves and our family. But here, economically talking, we are constantly running against a completely humiliating fighting power. Yeah, call that capitalism. Like we receive 5 times less and buy stuff 5 times more. No, no, you're good. Don't apologize. You know, we're not economists and nothing like that. By the way, I learned English all by myself. Haha. That's very inspiring, honestly. I feel like I need to learn another language, preferably Spanish, considering we have a lot of Spanish speaking people in this country.
He's not charging forward.
Big respect.
There's that low kick with a very short notice. Oh my goodness, look at this. Full camera.
Yes. So far, this speaks though very
Oh
calculated.
my goodness.
I know, technically, we teach you, right, to stand up. He used to try to make it ugly, like some of those fight
Rounds. At this exact pace, especially the way he's been eating these shots. Oh, we got stumped with that
Oh,
left hand.
man.
Woo. Oh my goodness.
90 seconds to go round two.
We told him that when you throw the right hand,
Oh my goodness. That have been putting people away.
What made you
It's coming.
Well, my question to you is, what made you decide to join this? Can you please remind me the word that is opposite of cheap? Expensive. The opposite word would be expensive.
you don't know how.
Against Justin Gaethje sounds.
Everything is definitely expensive.
See?
Oh,
He-
oh,
Good right hand by Gaethje.
oh,
Oh, he's stunned.
going in.
Yes.
Oh, goodness. Tony can't get out of it. Oh,
I mean, you don't have to use Google Translate. You can just ask me.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
Final minute of round three.
oh, nice. Starting to load up again on this shot.
Oh my goodness. And it's such a clean left hook. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh.
To that left hook.
Oh my goodness. Coach is telling him to take a little bit off of that and just land clean shot. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
That one really
He
got
stunned. He heard him. He heard him.
trouble here.
What happened there? Oh, man, beat up his legs. All those strikes up top.
Oh.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Man, those leg kicks, that low kick. Some fights where the fans would be losing their mind.
I mean, you would have a lot of job opportunities based on your resume and your job experience, and also, well, mainly because of the fact that you know that you're bilingual, right? So coming to a country like America, where English is the predominant language, and I would say Spanish is the next language, like it will be very useful for most companies because they would prefer. It's not required, but most companies would prefer somebody who's bilingual, depending on like what industry you decide to get a job in. I think sales would be a good industry to get into.
Hey, they're going to stop the fight.
That's it. Justin Gaethje stops Tony Ferguson in round five. One kick up, two kicks up to Gaethje. Philadelphia crowd getting behind Justin Gaethje early as Barboza lands.
That was a nice wrestle by Gaethje.
Barboza with the power.
He was almost already. You saw the replay, and it was a pretty bad eye poke.
This guy was just
Portuguese. Yeah, either way, yeah. As long as you understand what I'm saying, that's all that matters.
Gaethje with
Shoot, maybe you can. I suck at Spanish, by the way. It's so hard. I think learning any language can be difficult, depending.
We are underway.
You're not getting hit with these bomb closes.
But as long as you learn and trying to learn, like it's doable at the end of the day. Shoot, maybe you can teach me some Portuguese. I don't understand why this camera gets so blurry after a while. Maybe it's the focus. Let me see.
He's having good success with that low kick.
Oh, that looks much better.
He got stunned.
Honestly, English is pretty simple
Never
considering we have
see
four types of
anything enter a
why or
black hole.
because in Portuguese.
Imagine
Yeah,
you trap your nemesis in a rocket
yeah.
ship and blast him off towards a black hole. He looks back at you, shaking his fist at a constant rate. As he zooms in, gravity gets stronger, so you'd expect him to speed up. But that is not what you see. Instead, the rocket ship appears to be slowing down. Not only that, he also appears to be shaking his fist slower and slower. That's because, from your perspective,
We use
his
very,
time
very,
is
we use
slowing down.
variations of
At the very
porque,
instant when he should cross the event horizon, the point beyond
porque,
which not even light can escape, he and his rocket ship
porque. I can't even
disappear.
pronounce this.
Instead,
And all of
he's
them are used in
just
specific
stopped,
situations.
frozen
Yeah,
in
that's the
time.
same thing with that's the
The
exact
light from
same
the spaceship gets redder
challenge
and redder until it
or learning
completely
curve with
fades from view.
learning Spanish.
This is how any object would look crossing the event horizon. Light is still coming from the point where he crossed, it's just too redshifted to see. But if you could see that light,
It
then in
pronounces the
theory you
same.
could see everything that has
Yeah.
ever fallen into the black hole, frozen on its horizon, including the star.
Oh, okay. So I get what you're saying. It pronounces the same, but it
Photons
also
are emitted at discrete intervals, so there will be a last photon
all
emitted
four, all
inside
the
the
four,
horizon, and therefore these images will fade.
and it all
Most of the
pronounces
time.
exactly the same.
This is just
Yeah, I
one
can
of the strange
understand the
results
challenge
that
with
comes
that.
out of the general theory of relativity.
Does it make
that
sense?
currently exists
No,
in
no,
the
it doesn't make sense at all. But
The
you know,
first solution of Einstein's equations predicted not only black holes, but also their opposite.
it's the way it is.
It also implied the
It
existence
is the
of
way
parallel
it
universes,
is.
and even possibly a way to travel between them. This is a video about the real science of black holes, white holes, and wormholes. The general theory of relativity arose at least in part due to a
Give me
fundamental
one
flaw
second.
in
I'm
Newtonian
watching
mechanics.
YouTube
In the
videos.
1600s, Isaac
I'm trying to find something out. What happened in the background?
Okay, season massively different from the comics, but perhaps why it was so different as well. To the best of my omniscient knowledge, even if it's just the
It's
first
cool.
episode,
there's no
the ending of that first
there is no
episode is
pressure
like
to
nearly
like
peak of the entire show. So I'm gonna break
talk
this
about
video
it
up into a
or
few sections.
remember it
For
at
each
the moment.
episode, I'm gonna give a quick summary of what happened on the screen. Then I'm going to talk about how each scene was adapted from the comics, if it was adapted at all. Going chronologically is going to be really hard because this stuff is not even close to lining up. Then, after the comic comparison, I'm going to talk about the narrative and thematic differences between the two versions, trying my best to explain why I think they took place and which one is stronger. Also diving into some behind-the-scenes reasoning when possible. Also themes, because those are fun. Alright, let's do this. It's about time. Okay, so before we get started with the episode itself, it's important to put a good cap on where things start and where they end. The show adapts issues 1 to 13 into its first season, with the last line of the show being finish high school, I guess. With that also being the very last panel of issue number 13.
Pronounce is the same but different applications.
Because this is a Kirkman show, there's quite a bit of remixing
Yeah.
that takes place. And it all happens
Like
at
you
a much
said
faster
earlier
pace.
in
Just keep
a
in mind that there's
conversation,
going to be a
depends
lot of
on the
jumping around as the
context
comics
and
aren't exactly
specific
as straight in line
situations.
as
So
the show is. With that said,
I can
the episode
definitely
begins with two
understand why it's
suspected security
difficult.
guards standing outside the White House. They're talking about their lives when the Mueller twins bust out and reveal that they're
There's
co-leaders
actually
of the
on
They
YouTube.
approach
There's
the White
like a
House, which is
video.
staffed by Guardians of the Globe, Earth's
Like
mightiest heroes. Wait,
there's a video on
let's
YouTube that
I word it that way
that
because there are obvious
shows
parodies of
how
superheroes, but you can change
English
it up with the source
s-
material.
English
Currently,
speaking people
Red
sound
Bush,
to
Flash, or
people who doesn't
Quicksilver,
speak English,
most
and
of
it's
the
funny
Flash
like
are
listening to it as somebody who
but
speaks
with
English
basic
because I
symbols.
can almost understand what they're saying,
Except more like Manowar.
but
Martian Manhunter,
it's
DC,
created in a way
just these Mueller twins. Green
to
Ghost,
where
featuring Green
anybody
Lantern
who
and
speaks
Phantom.
English will have a hard time understanding it. And it's just funny because
Which kind of makes Omni-Man to Superman-like, except without the ice breath.
it's just funny because
Anyway,
this
the fight ends with the Guardians demolishing the Mueller twins
I've
with
been
camera
speaking
magic
English my
and
entire life, so when I
his
hear
mother busts in, and the show
so when I
establishes
watch the
that
video,
Mueller
it's just
Superman
funny that I can't
only
really
saved the day
understand what they're
downstairs.
saying. I almost can, like my brain tries to process it, but it's just impossible. But I think it's interesting how other people
Omni-Man
who
returns
aren't
home and is
fluent in
very affectionate with
English
Deborah, Mark's mom. Mark leaves for school, but not before
interpret,
Omni-Man
you
reveals that
know,
Mark will develop his own
different
superpowers
conversations
soon.
and stuff
As
like
Mark
that.
leaves for school, he tries to break in his new shoes,
Especially
finding
since they
them
don't
to
really
fly
understand,
upwards.
right?
He's very impatient for those new powers to kick in. We then get
It's called the name. If you interested in the video, it's called how English speaking people sound to foreigners. I guess something along those lines. I don't know.
Maniac, always supporting the underdog.
It's pretty easy to find.
We overhear Bully Todd harassing Amber, where she presents herself as an obviously very witty is the word, I think, socially aware, something like that. Mark sticks up for her, which results in him getting his shit kicked in, then Amber sticking up for him right back, right in the jewels. She says this. Then we're right outside where Mark works, Burger Mart, where he accidentally realizes that he has powers by hurling a garbage bag into space. Next up, Mark tells his dad about his powers and how they came in. His dad is kind of unresponsive, and Debbie kind of kicks him into being proud. Nolan says that he'll be starting his training tomorrow morning. One restless night later, Mark flashes back to when his dad told him where he really came from. The planet Viltrum, a perfect society where when Viltrumites become of age, they venture out into the galaxy and help lesser developed worlds. Nolan volunteered to venture to Earth, and that's where he met Debbie. It ends with young Mark getting excited about being able to fly, and then older Mark...
Yeah, exactly. Like,
after accidentally spending all night...
it's just funny how our brain tries to process it and still can't like completely understand. So I think it's
Nolan gives a rather human interaction about peeing your pants on purpose.
who
It's all looking good, and then Nolan transitions...
whose ever idea it was to even make those type of videos. You know, very smart.
Look at that stare.
Because we should all strive to understand each other. So it's good to understand like,
And they go home. Nolan kind of regrets...
or it's good. Yeah, it's good to like.
He says that very loudly as Mark hears. The scene ends with
I
Nolan
don't know.
getting
I don't even know what I'm trying to say.
she says is rather unlike him. We get back to
I know what I'm trying to say. I just don't feel like formulating the words, honestly.
asks him to do so. It goes about as well as you expect. Mark then goes into the city with a makeshift costume and tries to stop a robbery. It goes well, with Mark trying on different names until he takes down Titan. For now, he's...
I guess I'm working on that. Any suggestions?
Omni-Man finds him and tells him that he looks absolutely ridiculous. But I'll be honest, he's kind of got like the Scarlet Spider vibe going, and I kind of like it. Mark and Nolan talk on a rooftop, and he gets a bit masochistic again, where Mark is desperate to prove to his dad that he was made for this. If only he knew how true that was.
Thank you for understanding.
Nolan and him have a rather sweet moment together. Nolan instead takes him to the tailor, where we meet Art, voiced by the wonderful Mark Hamill. Mark has a very childish whimsy about him getting his own costume, and it's pulled over really wonderfully by Steven Yeun. Luke Skywalker here tries to put him in Bulletproof's costume.
Can I ask you a question? Yeah, what's up?
Mark doesn't like it and instead wants something more iconic. The Joker says that's what everyone says, but he is willing to put in the work based on who his dad is. Then it's nighttime. Mark is practicing his landings, which basically just means he's slamming into the ground and his mother comes out and talks to him about it. She tries to parent him, and we have this really fantastic interaction from somebody who's dealt with superpowered people in her life for a long time.
Make me. Does that make you feel strong? To know I can't physically make you do something? Is that what you need?
Boom. Roasted. After this brilliant bit of writing, Debbie has a sit with Mark and talks about how she can still connect with her son, despite not soaring through the clouds with him. She's worried about losing touch with her son, and you can see it. Mark and Nolan do some more...
When we talk about Brazil, what is the first thing that comes to your mind besides soccer, samba, Rio, and Sao Paulo? The first thing that comes to my mind, really, are UFC fighters who are from Brazil. You know, fighters like Jose Aldo, Alex Pereira.
Mark seems happy throwing the ball to his dad again.
No, pretty much just UFC fighters in general.
Mark then goes to Art.
Oh, and maybe that is hot.
He gets his suit.
You know, the warm weather. The warm weather.
Himself the namesake of the show in which a solid 9 out of 10 for an invincible title drop.
You know, I'm a big fan of like MMA and like the UFC in general. So you know, they got a lot of fighters from all over the world.
Guardians of the Globe. War Woman, Green Ghost, Red Rush, everybody gets their 60 seconds of spotlight. It's wonderful and wholesome and cute.
Otherwise, I guess thank God you mentioned that. Yeah, like otherwise, I really wouldn't
So as they all get there to figure it out,
have nothing to think about it other than the warm weather. If I'm like not a fan of the UFC, I go watching UFC with my dad. That's what's up, man. I just recently started. Well, not recently, but I've been like I'm 29 now, right? And I started watching the UFC pretty much consistently, almost every day, watching YouTube videos. When I was 23, I believe, 23 or 24. So yeah, I got real deep into it. Like outside of drawing and art and working out, I really like watching the UFC. I even trained a little bit of MMA, just a little bit, not a lot, you know. Trained a little bit, as in like on and off, for like 6 months straight. On and off though.
So starting us off, the very first scene
pretty
is
much
actually a show
long enough
right
to
at the top of the
learn the
gatehouse.
basics
A lot
of
of people
like
try to stop all the Guardians leaving.
grappling,
There
wrestling,
actually isn't really
striking,
anything close because the issue that introduces the Guardians, issue number
things
7,
of that
has them
nature.
all acting as individuals, not as a group. This also means that the scenes where they talk about the White House attack also aren't in the comics, although in issue number 1, there is a scene of Mark watching the news to reveal that Omni-Man is fending off an attack in Taiwan. Mark sitting on the toilet to start his day is ripped from the comics, and the comic that Mark...
Give me 1 second. I'm about to grab a banana. That's amazing. I trained in Muay Thai, but didn't develop that well. I mean, how long were you training for? I mean, like, yeah, how long were you training for? Because the more you do something, the better you're not gonna naturally get at it. Or like, it also depends like your goals and intentions with it. So like, were you training to actually compete, or were you training for the sake of, being able to defend yourself out in the streets? Like, oh, another fighter is Diego Lopez.
Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Toughness now if you want. The second bell coming out. Handle your business. Let's go.
A year or two, maybe I was a kid, but I was pretty much the gamer, nerdy boy, than a fighter and stuff. I mean, that still make you better than the average Joe who doesn't train. So the fact that you got any type of experience, especially as a kid, under your belt, you know, you have an advantage over most.
John Silver was asking everyone to touch the gloves of Diego Lopez, keeping his distance while the watches. Lopez, the underdog in black, John Silver is in green. And when we were here in 2023 for the UFC Fight Night, Diego Lopez was not yet on the UFC roster. Just weeks later, we got Ozar Yaboyev on 5 days' notice, and he has been on a rocket ship to his current position as the second-ranked featherweight contender. Literally grabbed the head and just teeped him right in the forehead, right off the bat to find his own range and said, it's just a different strike to land right off the bat. Now, right there, he sees it for a reason. It's going right up the middle.
Yeah, it helped me a lot developing myself. Oh, for sure, for sure. I don't have any kids yet, but I will always advocate for, yeah, exactly. Gave me the confidence I needed at the time. Yeah, exactly. Like, I will always advocate for kids to do sports. It teaches you discipline, gives you confidence in yourself. And a lot of like sports can translate into like real life, skills, especially like, resistance, mental resistance to stress, both physical and mentally.
Wild stance of Silva leaves it open, but he's on it too. These two fought on the same card in their last appearance, UFC 314 Miami. Lopez headlined it against Lopez. There's a win for Lopez after the attack from Silva. That is not Silva's game plan. Run his game. Not this early. Dry. Completely dry. He's got the hand control well. Let's see if he can get out of this because Diego is nasty in the top
I'm
position.
25, trained when I was 7, maybe. Don't remember that much.
Full mount, tried for an arm
I mean, that's okay.
Instead, he'll settle back just to chest. 2 minutes in. There's levels to the grappling game, and Diego's at the top of it in this division. Silva just tried to bump. Diego's high up on the
And I'm so happy that I can understand you perfectly.
bumping with his hips. When you sit that high,
Oh yeah, definitely. You should be. I mean, even like you say, English isn't your first language, but I wouldn't be able to tell just based off your texting. I mean, your comments or all of the above, your conversation as well. Man, you speak it perfectly. You speak English perfectly to me.
Isolating the right arm. Keeps him right where he wants him. Doesn't win by submission for Lopez. But he's choosing power shots. Ground and pound coming.
I did a job interview last year for an opportunity in Meta. Yeah, Zuckerberg won for content moderation. Oh shit! How did you even get? How did you even end up getting an interview? Like, do you have a background in tech or marketing or like social media? Maybe I need to check out your page and see what you have. I nailed it, but I was so nervous. Good job, man.
Most adversity we've seen. Lawrence Silva taking the octagon. Put back to the center. Well, the last time we saw John Silva fight a guy that was trying to take that's the second
Like,
time.
when I guess my question to you is, what made you stumble upon that particular job
Listen, that kick is sneaky. I mean,
or industry in the first place?
the way Silva's throwing it, this Silva's throwing it, it's just a little different. He leans to the side and then just picks it up. See how he's leaning to the weak side and then he throws it. Now, how quickly are you trying to take him back down if you're Diego Lopez? Lean. You see that kick is setting up though? He leans to the weak side to throw it. So when Diego throws the jab, he goes behind the jab, he throws the team. It's very sneaky. To the body, heavy.
Yes, I have a background in social media, but I think what helped me is that I moderated for a good server in Discord.
Nice right hand by Silva.
Oh, so it sounds like to me, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like to me that you started off. Forgot to mention the interview was in English. Yes, I have a background in social media, but I think it would help me is that I moderated for a good server in Discord. Yeah, it sounded like to me that it started off as like a hobby or something you was just simply interested in. You decided to like make that a career of some sort.
John Silva's corner had some great advice. They said that was the worst possible scenario. And you went through it, and you're still here. If there's a round to make a mistake, it's round one. You did it. Now you're fine. That truly was worst case. It was the worst case. Because he was completely dry, mounted by Diego Lopez, and he survived. I love the work that Silva's putting to the body early. Notice how much he's going to the body. It'll get Lopez to drop his hands. Yep. That guard's up high, so he sees him going to the body because he can't get to the head. It's just a small knee. And then that sets
Can you
up
repeat
the
the
legs.
Can you repeat the question to me, please? I lost it. It wasn't. It was a question. I kind of forgot the question, but what I was saying was, it sounded like, or it sounds like to me that it started off as a hobby, something that you were interested in doing as far as like the Discord go. And I guess I forgot what my question was.
Offering Sargent's return fire from Lopez with the right. Lopez isn't going anywhere, though. Sorry. Yeah, Lopez is taking some big shots from Silva. It's going to be multiple shots, and he's going to put Lopez down. It's going to take a combination. And Lopez is talking to him. Body head from Silva. And then a jab. Oh, another one. Two. Silva's getting off now. Oh, Silva clips to some damage as well. That is where Diego Lopez is most dangerous. We've seen him knock two guys out where he's in the clinch and then punches in the clinch and connects his combinations from that. But at this range, this is a Silva style fight at this range.
Yes, it really did, but the job is kind of the same as oh, well, that's easy, right?
Lopez is smiling through all of
Well,
this.
congratulations.
A lot of stuff. I mean, he's just really
Congratulations.
and it's fun to watch, but right now that cap kick is doing some serious damage for Lopez. He's staying fundamentally sharp, and it's working for him. He's got the pressure. He's in there. Yeah, he's in there. See, it's
Basically, if you post something in Facebook threads or IG, will automatically go to the mods line. There is where I were. That's where. That's where I'm at. Oh, okay, okay. So I'm just mediating this. Okay, okay. But yeah, like I stated earlier in the stream, when me and you first started having this conversation, I was gonna end it early. I'm getting sleepy. If you post cute cats, I'll let that pass. I mean, speaking of cute cats, there's one right here. He's always in my face.
Diego Lopez take a step back, though. I mean, he's not going anywhere. He's in this. That's what he's been waiting for. Second easy takedown. I still gave up.
But anywho, I'm about to end the stream right now. I'm tired. I want to eat. I'll be back on first thing tomorrow morning. His name's Kimba, by the way. But I'll get back on first thing tomorrow morning. I want to say around 11 o'clock a.m. So that's probably 8 o'clock for you. But anywho, it was nice chatting with you, my man. You have a great night. Say bye, Kimba. Say bye. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Boop.
Straight to the single and escapes. How about some? That's how you get up from the line to the single opposites. Toe to toe. Another big one, too, and another. Oh, my goodness.
Yes, sir. You have a great night.
Crazy technique.
Good night.